Hi there, this is Heather Embry Warren of Blossoming Heart Guidance, and this is this week's Heart to Heart video with Heather on how to live more from your inner guidance and heart's truths. So the topic for this one is of course relevant for the holiday season, but it's more about that pressure that we have to conform to the way that we give. And it's sort of another layer that takes us out of what is true for us and takes us out of our heart when we feel we need to please others and have to go along with the way that society operates with this or your family operates with this. So I wrote a blog post about this, but it's just to really clarify, the power of belonging during this time where we eat what we don't want or we don't like or our body disagrees with, and we make purchases that go against our own value system, or we feel forced to have to give to people that we don't necessarily like or get along with. And it's all been, it's this notion of the spirit of giving, which is a wonderful, energetically and spiritually, it's a wonderful thing. But when it's not coming from the heart, it can cause more suffering for yourself, either through increased debt or through resentments and all of this. So how do we deal with this dilemma at this time of year? I've had it personally in my own family dynamics. I've had it personally in my life, making sure that you're giving where it's not appearing like you don't like someone or, all of these things. So I would say one thing is just to become aware of, what is your family pattern or family script around gift giving? For some families, they don't give at all, and you actually want to give, right? Other families just do joke gifts, and you want to actually do gifts that are practical, right? So you just kind of want to become aware and just put 3 things that you feel your family pattern believes or pressures around the notion of gift giving. And then you also would like to write down your 3 values around gift giving. And they might be the same, but they might be different. Just make sure that when you're writing your values, they're really coming from inside of you rather than what you think you should believe, right? That's the biggest difference. So when you have your 3 values, you want to write that down on a piece of paper, and then write down, a list of people you want to give to. These are the people that it comes from your heart. You're excited to give to them. They've done something great for you this year. And I even have on my list, like the person who comes in and cleans my house once a month. Like we formed some really awesome conversations, and she's been such a blessing in my life that I want to give her a gift more than just sort of a random or a bulk gift, right? Just like not just cookies, right? So, so you want to write down the people that you feel have touched your life and you really want to give them a gift. And it's a good time to reflect on that for this year. Then you want to write down a list of the people that you feel you need to give to. That's where a bit of the people pleasing comes in. But if you don't give to your sister, then, then it'll look bad in the family and her feelings will get hurt and so forth, right? So you want to just sort of be honest about it, right? That you're feeling the pressure that you need to give to them, even if you don't necessarily want to. And so for the people that you want to give to, you just want to sort of take some time and reflect on who they are as people and just brainstorm based on your values, brainstorm what you think they would like, and write down maybe a couple of ideas and see if it fits in your budget. And then you want to go with the people that you need to give to, then look at some ways that you can do bulk buying, right? So that, if there's a bunch of people that, if one of your things is practical, right, a gift that's practical, finding a place where you can buy a bunch of calendars that might be, on sale, or if you bought 5 or you bought 10, you get a discount, and they're different kinds. It could just be that you're saying, I'm going to buy a bunch of calendars, and that makes it super easy for you. You can theme it, personalize it, you can make it work for them. Or you can make a bunch of bath bombs or a bunch of cookies, but so long as it goes with your value system. So it's not you being completely lazy about it. And it's also where it really is coming from your heart, right? And you can give that to them. So, really take a look to see if that helps your list. That's the approach that I've taken. And it honestly really helps to make sure that you feel you're happy about giving. During this time where there's a lot of pressure to have to go into debt or get something at the last minute, it just keeps the stress level down. Okay. Now, if you're having challenges with family dynamics, I do have a special of 2 sessions online, $175 plus HST. So it's a really good discount. Normally that would be $300 with my regular rate. And I can support you and send you email support during the holiday time to keep you centered, grounded, and so you can see some of the deeper layers that are working. I believe if we can find those deeper connections, we can find peace. So we can go into, what is really going on and how do you manage it? How do you respond so that you're not losing your inner peace? And to me, that is important. So check it out on my website. You'll see the holiday specials, www.blossomingheart.ca. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you and have a wonderful week.